الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستهديه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله خير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها كل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. This is our first lecture after the break that we had for 3 or 4 weeks, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who granted us the opportunity to visit His house, to give it to everyone in this masjid and to give it to everyone who desires it. We continue with the we were talking about al-hajr bil-hakim, and we spoke about al-hajr on someone for the interest of someone else. Hajr on someone for the interest of someone else, and that is when the qadi or al-hakim or the judge or the person in charge who has authority, when it's been complained to him about someone owing some people money, someone owes people money, and they complain to the judge or hakim, qadi, then it becomes mandated upon him to do hajr on the money of the person being complained about, the person in debt. And we said the people in debt are 3. Someone who's in debt and he doesn't need to, he just drags. He takes people's money and he has money to pay it off, but he doesn't feel like it. And we said the other kind is al-ma'doom, and that is someone who doesn't have any money. He's in debt and doesn't have any money to pay it. And we said the third person or the third type, and that is what we spoke about the last time, and we will finish with him today, and that is the muflis. We said muflis, or the bankrupt, is the person whose debt is more than what he has. He owes $100,000 and all he has is $10,000, $50,000. And this is what we are talking about in this issue. And we talked about how his money, when people, the lenders complain, or the people who he owes money to complain to the qadi or to the judge, the hakim, we said how the money is distributed. So today inshallah we will finish with this part. And again we're talking about the qadi taking this action against someone for the interest of someone else. So he takes this action against the person in debt for the interest of the lenders. Okay? And the reason I'm emphasizing this point is because Ibn Qudamah rahimahullah in his book Umdat al-Fiqh did not talk about the other type. That is al-hajr li-maslahati nafsi, for the interest of his own self. And we will give some example, and we will talk about that tonight inshallah, but we will finish with al-muflis. قل مؤلف رحمه الله ابن قدامة فإن وجب له حق بشاهد فأباه يحلف لم يكن لغرمائه أن يحلفوا. This point that Ibn Qudamah is making is, we said this muflis, or this bankrupt person, he owes money to people, they complain, so the qadi brings the people who complained, brings the people who complained and brings the person that they are complaining or they're filing the complaint against, and they will discuss and whatever. Now this muflis can come with the idea or say, someone owes me money, okay? Someone owes me money. And the reason he would say that, for example, is to bring more money into the table, or to the table, so he can pay those people. Or to bring money so other assets that he has, for example, his house, will not be part of the equation, all right? Or his business, or his car, or whatever. But there is some issue here that Ibn Qudamah rahimahullah is discussing, and he said, فَإِنْ وَجَبَ لَهُ حَقٌّ بِشَاهِدٍ فَأَبَى أَنْ يَحْلِفْ لَمْ يَكُنْ لِغُرَمَاءٍ يَحْلِفْ. So what he's saying is, the only way we can confirm that he has money with someone, if he swears. If he swears that Ibrahim owes him $1,000, okay? But sometimes, and some people don't like to swear. Some people don't like to swear by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and don't like to take the risk. So the question becomes, or he might not be sure of the exact amount, maybe it's been for too long, or for whatever reason, okay? So what he's saying, that the qadi or the hakim, the judge, cannot force him to swear. Because if people complain about me, and then when they come and calculated what I have, they found it to be $10,000, but someone owes me $20,000, that is important. Because after they divide the $10,000, I'm off the hook, for example, then I go get my $20,000. So that's why they talk about this part of it. But the point is, he cannot be forced to swear. He cannot be forced, this person in debt cannot be forced to swear by the qadi, and this issue stays out of it. Now, who would swear? Other people might be interested to swear. Maybe one of the people complaining about me knows that someone owes me. Okay? He wants his money, but he thinks, now he knows that someone owes me $10,000. If this $10,000 comes into the equation, the person who complained, who knows, can get more money, more of his money back. So in this instance, Ibn Qudamah rahimahullah says, and that is the right thing, is the ghurama have no right to swear. Or their swearing is of no significance in this issue and this matter, because it has to do with the rights of someone else. And second thing, they have interest to swear. So that's why them swearing is of no significance and does not change the fact. Okay? So in other words, the bottom line is, the person who has the money, or who someone owes him money, if that's a muflis, if he chooses to swear, then he swears. But no one can force him to swear. And ghurama means the people that he owes money to have no right to say, we swear, we know that he wants money from so and so. So they ask the qadi, can we swear? The fact is, they have no right to swear, and their swearing is of no significance in this issue because of conflict of interest. Okay, so that's very much the last point Ibn Qudamah rahimahullah talked about when he spoke about the muflis, or the bankrupt, and how money is collected from him to pay the lenders or the people he owes money. And again, we said lenders doesn't mean that they lend him money only. Lenders or people who he owes money to can be someone he didn't pay rent to, can be a car he bought and he did not finish paying, can be any of these things, okay? Or al-arsh, like jinayat. All these things are possible, and so don't get stuck with the idea of that dayn means, or debt means he borrowed money.